The power of cryptocurrencies, a new horizon for global equality. Friends, Alex here again with a good gem for you. Not financial advice. Let's talk about one of the most pressing issues of our time, the ever-widening chasm between the rich and the poor. My aim today is to illuminate the potential of cryptocurrencies in addressing global wealth inequality based on their inherent characteristics and emerging applications. Yes, the ever-widening chasm between the rich and the poor isn't just a statistic. It's a lived reality for billions, a stark division that impacts every facet of society. We see wealth concentrating in fewer hands, while countless individuals struggle to access even basic financial services. By the way, if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet and hit the notifications bell to stay up to date, your chance is now. For too long, traditional financial systems have been criticized for their role in perpetuating this disparity. They are often centralized, exclusive, and built upon structures that inherently favor those already with capital. This creates a cycle where the unbanked and underbanked are left behind, unable to participate fully in the global economy. At the heart of these traditional systems lies their reliance on fiat currencies. These are currencies issued and controlled by central banks and governments, subject to their policies and often prone to inflation. This centralized control can inadvertently exacerbate economic inequalities, especially in volatile economic climates. What if a new paradigm could offer a path toward greater financial equity? Can cryptocurrencies be this potential solution that emerges? The answer you might ask is a definitive yes. Cryptocurrencies are increasingly being touted as a potential solution to this very problem of wealth disparity, offering a fresh perspective on how value can be exchanged and managed. Their inherent decentralized nature is a game changer. Unlike the top-down control of traditional finance, cryptocurrencies operate on distributed networks, removing the need for intermediaries. This fundamental shift empowers individuals, giving them more direct control over their assets and transactions. This decentralization, coupled with their open access, holds immense potential for fostering true financial inclusion. Imagine a world where anyone, anywhere, can access financial tools and services, regardless of their geographic location or socioeconomic status. Cryptocurrencies are paving the way for this more equitable future. You see, unlike traditional currencies, which are firmly controlled by central banks and government entities, cryptocurrencies operate on a fundamentally different principle. They are not beholden to any single authority, making them resilient to singular points of failure or manipulation. This distributed control is a cornerstone of their design. Cryptocurrencies operate on decentralized networks, often powered by blockchain technology. This means that transactions are verified and recorded by a vast network of computers, rather than a single institution. This distributed ledger ensures transparency and security, building trust through collective verification. This decentralized structure has the potential to significantly reduce the influence of governments and large financial institutions over individual finances. It shifts power away from centralized entities and towards the network participants themselves. This can lead to a more democratic and less controlled financial landscape. Ultimately, this empowers individuals by offering them more direct control over their own finances. They can manage their assets, send and receive funds, and participate in economic activities without needing permission from a bank or government. This autonomy is a powerful tool in the fight for financial freedom. One of the most compelling advantages of cryptocurrencies is their unparalleled accessibility. They are designed to be available to anyone with an internet connection, breaking down geographical and institutional barriers that often exclude large populations from traditional banking. This global reach is transformative. This means that access to financial services is no longer dependent on your physical location or your existing financial status. Whether you live in a bustling city or a remote village, if you have internet, you can engage with the crypto economy. This opens up opportunities for billions who are currently underserved. This accessibility is a particular benefit in regions with limited or non-existent access to traditional banking services. In many developing nations, a significant portion of the population remains unbanked, unable to save, borrow, or transfer money efficiently. Cryptocurrencies offer a viable alternative, bridging this critical gap. They provide a pathway for economic participation where none existed before. Blockchain technology, the foundational innovation behind most cryptocurrencies, provides an unprecedented level of transparency. Every transaction is immutably recorded on a public ledger, creating a clear and auditable history of all movements of value. This open record fosters trust and accountability. This inherent transparency means that all transactions are visible to anyone on the network, though personal identities remain pseudonymous. This public verifiability makes it incredibly difficult to hide or alter financial activities. It creates a system where financial flows can be tracked and understood by all participants. This transparency holds significant potential to reduce corruption within financial systems. When transactions are openly recorded and verifiable, illicit activities become much harder to conceal. It introduces a new layer of accountability that can deter fraudulent behavior and promote ethical conduct. By providing a clear, auditable, and tamper-proof record of transactions, blockchain technology can significantly increase trust in financial systems. Users can verify the integrity of the network and the validity of transactions for themselves. This builds confidence in a way that traditional opaque systems often cannot. Some cryptocurrencies, most notably Bitcoin, are designed with a limited and predetermined supply. This scarcity is a fundamental aspect of their economic model, setting them apart from fiat currencies which can be printed in unlimited quantities by central banks. This fixed supply creates a unique value proposition. This limited supply makes these cryptocurrencies potentially resistant to inflation, a common and insidious problem with fiat currencies. When a currency's supply is capped, its value is not eroded by the continuous creation of new units. This can preserve purchasing power over time, offering a stable store of value. Inflation can disproportionately harm those with fewer assets, as their savings lose value over time. By offering an alternative that is not subject to arbitrary increases in supply, cryptocurrencies can address this common problem. They provide a hedge against the devaluation that often plagues traditional monetary systems. This offers a more stable financial foundation for individuals, especially in economies prone to high inflation. Cryptocurrencies are uniquely positioned to provide access to essential financial services for the unbanked and underbanked populations worldwide, closing the wealth gap. For billions of people, traditional banks are simply out of reach due to high fees, lack of identification, or geographic distance. Crypto offers a digital gateway. By offering a low barrier entry point, cryptocurrencies enable these previously excluded groups to participate in the global economy. They can send and receive payments, store value, and access a range of financial tools without needing a traditional bank account. This is a powerful step towards economic empowerment. This inclusion means more than just transactions. It means opportunity. It allows individuals to build digital financial identities, access credit, and engage in commerce on a global scale. This participation can lift entire communities, fostering economic growth from the ground up. One of the most immediate and impactful applications of cryptocurrencies is facilitating cheaper international money transfers, known as remittances. Traditional remittance services often charge exorbitant fees and can take days to process, significantly reducing the amount of money that reaches families. Cryptocurrencies can dramatically reduce these costs and speed up transfer times. Transactions can be processed in minutes, often for a fraction of the cost of traditional wire transfers. This efficiency means more money arrives faster, directly benefiting those who rely on these funds for their livelihoods. This is particularly beneficial for individuals who depend on remittances from family members working abroad. Every dollar saved on fees is a dollar that can be used for food, education, or healthcare. Cryptocurrencies are transforming the landscape of global money movement, making it more equitable and efficient for millions. Beyond basic transactions, cryptocurrencies are fostering entirely new economic models that can create unprecedented opportunities. The rise of decentralized finance, or DeFi, is a prime example of this innovation. DeFi platforms are rebuilding traditional financial services on blockchain technology. These platforms provide access to lending opportunities, allowing individuals to borrow funds without traditional intermediaries or credit checks. This opens up capital to those who would otherwise be denied, fueling entrepreneurship and personal growth. It democratizes access to credit. Similarly, DeFi offers borrowing opportunities, enabling users to leverage their crypto assets to access liquidity. This flexibility can be crucial for managing finances or seizing investment opportunities. It creates a more fluid and accessible financial ecosystem for everyone. Furthermore, cryptocurrencies provide access to a vast array of investment opportunities that were once exclusive to institutional investors. Individuals can now participate in global markets, invest in new projects, and earn returns in ways previously unimaginable. This democratization of investment can help build wealth for a broader segment of the population. While the potential of cryptocurrencies is immense, it's crucial to acknowledge the significant challenges. Cryptocurrency prices are notoriously highly volatile, experiencing rapid and dramatic fluctuations in value. This can lead to substantial gains, but also equally significant losses. Watch my introduction video if you haven't done so, because I expanded on volatility a lot more. This extreme price swings pose significant risk to investors, especially those who are new to the market or have limited financial resources. Which is another reason. If you are new to this space, you can consider this channel as your gateway to the facts and news that you need to know about. What might be a substantial gain one day could be a steep decline the next. Understanding and managing this risk is paramount for anyone considering engagement. The regulatory landscape for cryptocurrencies is still very much evolving across the globe. Governments and financial authorities are grappling with how to classify, tax, and oversee this new asset class. This ongoing uncertainty can create instability in the market. This lack of clear, consistent regulation can deter institutional adoption and create legal ambiguities for users and businesses. As the industry matures, clearer guidelines will be essential for widespread acceptance and stability. The path to comprehensive regulation is still being forged. Some cryptocurrencies, particularly older networks, face significant scalability challenges. As more users join and more transactions occur, the network can become congested, leading to slower transaction times and higher fees. This can hinder widespread adoption. These scalability issues can limit their ability to handle a massive volume of transactions efficiently, which is necessary for them to become a truly global payment system. Solutions are being developed, but it remains a critical hurdle for mass market integration. Despite the inherent security of blockchain technology, cryptocurrency exchanges and individual wallets are vulnerable to hacking and theft. Centralized exchanges in particular can be attractive targets for cybercriminals due to the large amounts of assets they hold. Users must exercise extreme caution. Similarly, individual cryptocurrency wallets, if not properly secured, can be compromised. Phishing scams, malware, and user error can all lead to the loss of funds. Protecting private keys and using robust security practices are absolutely essential for anyone holding cryptocurrencies. It is absolutely crucial to understand that this information should not, under any circumstances, be considered financial advice. The insights are purely for informational purposes. Your financial decisions should always be your own, informed by expert guidance. Investing in cryptocurrencies involves significant risks, and it is entirely possible to lose money, including your entire investment. The volatile nature of these assets means that their value can fluctuate wildly. There are no guarantees of returns, only possibilities and inherent risks. Therefore, before making any investment decisions, always conduct thorough research. Educate yourself extensively on the specific cryptocurrencies you are considering, understand the technology, and assess the associated risks. Your financial future deserves careful consideration. Knowledge is your best defense in this dynamic market. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell to be updated when a new video is released, and leave a comment below. I would really appreciate it if you could share this message with someone you know who needs to hear and benefit from it. Stay informed, stay safe, and keep building the future. Yes, your future.